everyone, welcome to BSS News Bulletin. This is Tahmina Nupur and here are the top news of this hour. SSC and equivalent results published with 68.45% pass, 1,39,032 get GPA 5. Council of Advisors approves 2 ordinances and 3 proposals. Chief Advisor directs law enforcement agencies to get ready by December for national polls. ICT frames charges against Sheikh Hasina for July-August mass killing. Rubio to meet Russia's Lavrov as strikes pound Kiev. Now let's go for the details. SSC equivalent results published with 68.45% pass, 1,39,032 get GPA 5. The results of the secondary school certificate and equivalent examinations of 2025 have been published. This year's pass rate is 68.45%, down by 14.95% from last year. The announcement was made on Thursday, 10th of July at a press conference at the Dhaka Education Board. A total of 19.28 lakh students registered for the exams this year, which is over 1 lakh fewer than the previous year. Of them, 14,90,142 students registered under the 9 general education boards, 2,94,726 under the Madrasa Education Board and 1,43,313 under the Technical Education Board. Chairman of the Dhaka Education Board, Professor Dr. Khondokar Ehsanul Kubir, said that a total of 1,39,032 students achieved GPA 5. Council of Advisors approves 2 ordinances and 3 proposals. The Council of Advisors approved 2 ordinances and 3 proposals at its meeting today, Thursday, 10th of July. The meeting was held at the Chief Advisor's office in Tejgaon, Dhaka with Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus in the chair. The Council gave final approval to the draft of the National Sports Council Amendment Ordinance 2025 and the Moheshkhali Integrated Development Authority Ordinance 2025. The Council also approved a proposal to establish a new Consulate General in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Additionally, the draft Memorandum of Understanding for setting up a mission of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights in Bangladesh was approved, along with a proposal for Bangladesh's accession to the optional protocol to the Convention Against Torture. The Council discussed the current flood situation and reviewed updates from the Ministry of Water Resources, including finalization of the Musapur Regulator and Bamni Closure Design and Feni Dam Construction Project, and the need to recover canals and improve drainage in Noakhali. Chief Advisor directs law enforcement agencies to get ready by December for national polls. Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus has directed the law enforcement agencies to complete all preparations by December for the upcoming parliamentary elections. He gave the instruction on Wednesday, 9th July during a meeting on election preparations held at the State Guest House Jamuna in Dhaka. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam briefed reporters later at the Foreign Service Academy in the capital. Shafiqul Alam said the Chief Advisor instructed that all polling centers must be brought under CCTV coverage. He said around 8 lakh law enforcement personnel will be deployed during the election. Among them, 5,70,000 will be members of Ansar and 1,41,000 will be from the police. He said 17,000 new members are being recruited in various forces including the police, Border Guard Bangladesh and Coast Guard. Their recruitment and training must be completed by December. The Chief Advisor told officials to start the recruitment process if additional manpower is needed. The Chief Advisor said training must be arranged and preparations must be finished by December. He also said the previous elections under the ousted regime were not real elections. Everyone involved in the upcoming election should be trained and, if necessary, a rehearsal election should be held. Shafiqul Alam said there was also discussion about reshuffling the Deputy Commissioners, Superintendent of Police, officers in charge and Upajila Nirbhahi officers before the election. The reshuffle will be done in a random way. ICT frames charges against Sheikh Hasina for July-August mass killing. The International Crimes Tribunal-1 has officially framed charges against ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, former Home Minister Asaduzzaman Kamal, and former Inspector General of Police Chowdhury Abdullah Mamun. The charges are for crimes against humanity during last year's July-August student mass uprising. The order was passed today, Thursday, 10th of July, by a three-member bench headed by the chairman of the tribunal, Justice Muhammad Murtuza. The other members of the bench are Justice Muhammad Shafiul Alam Mahmud and Judge Muhammad Mohitul Haq Enam Chowdhury. The tribunal rejected a defense plea to dismiss the charges, beginning the formal trial process for the first time against Sheikh Hasina and other defendants. Chief Prosecutor of the International Crimes Tribunal, Muhammad Tajul Islam, represented the state during the hearing. Prosecutors were present at the court. On 16th June, the tribunal ordered a public notice in one Bengali and one English newspaper asking the fugitive accused Sheikh Hasina and Asaduzzaman Kamal to appear before the court. The notice was published by the following day, giving a 7-day deadline to surrender. As the accused did not appear, the court scheduled a hearing for framing charges where the chief prosecutor prayed for the beginning of the trial. The defense lawyer requested the court to discharge the accused. After hearing both sides, the tribunal set 10th July for the order. The tribunal took cognizance of the charges on 1st of June, following which 5 charges of crimes against humanity were brought against the 3 accused. The proceedings were broadcast live on Bangladesh television. Rubio to meet Russia's Lavrov as strikes pound Kiev. United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio met Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Malaysia on Thursday. The meeting took place on the sidelines of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Foreign Ministers meeting in Kuala Lumpur. This comes after Russia launched its second major attack on Ukraine within 2 days. According to Kiev's military administration, Russian strikes killed at least 2 people and injured several others. United States President Donald Trump reacted strongly, criticizing Russian President Vladimir Putin and promising more weapons for Ukraine. After the Malaysia meeting, Sergei Lavrov is scheduled to visit North Korea. Report says North Korea has become a key ally of Russia in the Ukraine conflict, sending troops and military supplies. Marco Rubio's Asia visit comes as President Trump threatens over 20 countries with new tariffs ranging from 20 to 50%. Tariff threats include countries such as Japan, South Korea, Indonesia, and others in the Asian bloc. That's all for today. For more information, visit bssnews.net. Thanks for watching.